Ladies and mostly gentlemen, today we're going to talk about patch 8.1 and more specifically 10 minor changes which are coming in patch 8.1, which comes out next week. Or you could be watching this when it's out, and how is it? So by minor changes, I mean like little things that you go, oh yeah, that's kind of cool, or like, oh, thank God they fixed that, you know, not the whole game, but like a bit of it, you know, a little bit, maybe here and there. So yeah, so here is 10 things, in no particular order really, just a random order, kind of try to group them a little bit, but you know, we'll see what happens. So yeah, here we go. So our first one is the platform extension in Boralus. Yeah, so you know that stupid little platform that you can sometimes never make the jump, or if you're an engineer you can kind of glide over to it. They've actually added a brand new board there where you can just jump straight on it from the stairs. So yeah, as I said, very minor, but you're gonna love it. It's so much better. And yeah, so something that probably should have been there at launch, but yeah, it's just a little board and you can now jump onto it. Fantastic. Another tiny little thing, which should have been done back in the beta, is the old deer sets and the new sets for the Battle for Desire Lore are now at the top of the transmog list. Yeah, so on the sets tab, previously they were down with the Wrath of the Lich King stuff, I believe, and now they've been put all the way to the top, rightfully so. And yeah, so about damn time. They've actually added the elite sets to the transmog list as well. I believe that wasn't on there before. I might be wrong, but yeah, I noticed that that's there now. So yeah, pretty cool. About damn time, honestly. Should have really been fixed in like a hotfix or something, but yeah, whatever. It's there now. The next one is the Island Expedition progress is now on your map, and you can look at it from anywhere in the world. So on the regular map, you have this little map icon, and you can put your mouse over that, and it actually gives you your current progress on Island Expeditions. So obviously per week you do Island Expeditions to get to the cap, and then you get the quest for the Azeroth or whatever. And yeah, so now you can check that, say if you're in Stormwind or anywhere in Azeroth, you can just check the map and have a little look on how you're doing on that. Unfortunately, you still have to go to the table to queue, but yeah, a little tidbit, I kind of like it. I do Island Expeditions quite a bit, so it's pretty good to not have to go to Boralus or Desire Lore to go and check how you're doing with Island Expeditions. The next one is very specific to Paladins. So Paladins Rejoice, you have some brand new animations. So you have animations for Avenging Wrath, Beacon of Light, Light of Dawn, Flash of Light, and this is my favorite, Consecration. This looks really, really cool. So yeah, they are the 5 new animations you're going to get on your Paladin. They look pretty damn cool, actually. I'm pretty impressed. I love some of the new animations that are coming out with these classes. So Paladins, it's your time to shine. Quite literally, you have some brand new animations, and they look really great. The next one is actually something I did do a video on, but it's the map updates. So Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms are getting high-res maps, so you can now zoom in and it's not a pixely mess. Also, the Flight Masters in Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms are getting an update as well, where you can zoom into the map and kind of look at some cool little drawings of each of the cities and kind of landmarks of those islands. If you want to see a full breakdown of that, there is a video in the top right of your screen right now, or in the description below this video, if you want to see more details of how that all looks. It looks really great, by the way, so definitely worth checking out. The next one is a small one and kind of pointless one, but it's also good for engineers. So in Boralus and Desire Lore, you now have an icon on the minimap showing you exactly where the scrapper is. I know by now you guys all know where the scrapper is, but it's now on the minimap, which is nice. But also for engineers in Desire Lore and Boralus, you now have a auction house. Yeah, so they had one in Dalaran originally for just engineers. Now they have one in Boralus and Desire Lore, so engineers rejoice, you now have an auction house in those cities, so you don't have to wait for some random guy to rock up on a longboy or something like that. The next one is to do with Arathi Highlands and the post-Warfront zone. So when you own the Warfront, I believe they're removing the previous quest to kill like 10 trolls or kill 10 syndicates or whatever it was, and they're now adding world quests instead. So obviously you had the world quest previously to kill the world boss. You've also got specific world quests now to kill rares and things like that, which give the new tokens, which you can use to buy pets and mounts and transmogs and things like that from the Warfront now. It also gives rep for the 7th Legion and the Honor Bound, so if you're struggling to get your Dark Iron or Maghaar still, gives rep for those. And obviously with the Paragon chests returning in 8.1, it's always good to get a reputation for them. The next one is one that I've wanted for the longest time, and I cannot wait for it to come in. So in 8.0, they actually brought in where you can inspect mounts from a spell. So if someone linked a mount spell to you, you could inspect it along with pets as well. But now in 8.1, guys, after 14 years, you can now inspect mounts. So if you have it in like the dungeon journal or something like that, you can actually inspect the mount straight from there or from a vendor. Same goes with battle pets as well. So yeah, just inspect it like you would any old item, and it comes up in a little preview thing, and it's great, and it's about damn time, honestly. So you can check out all those brand new mounts from Battle of Dazar'alor without having to sift through the mount journal and things like that. So yeah, a welcome change and something that's been needed for a very long time. Our 9th minor change is another small one, and to do with mounts as well. So if you own any Tool Strider mounts, the model for those are actually getting an update in 8.1 as well. So if you want to check out any of your Tool Strider mounts, they're getting a new high-res update. They're also updating a ton of other models as well, like Skeletal Warriors and Ancients of War and a lot of Night Elf kind of stuff. You'll probably bump into those while you're doing your Warfront stuff. But yeah, they're updating a couple of new models, but obviously the Tool Strider mounts are all getting an update as well. So if you have any of those, good times. And finally, a massive change for players who used fist weapons, and specifically to do with transmog. So if you have a fist weapon currently, you can only transmog it into other fist weapons, which is the most annoying thing in the world when you want to look really great. But now they changed it, so fist weapons now count as a one-handed weapon. So specifically, if you have a fist weapon, you can now change it into a one-handed sword, axe, mace, whatever. If you have a one-handed axe, sword, or mace, or whatever, you can change that into a fist weapon. So yeah, pretty great for my monk. Pretty damn happy with that, honestly. It's been very annoying having a fist weapon and a sword where you just have some kind of wonky looking transmog. So now you can actually change your sword into a fist weapon, or your axe into a fist weapon, or whatever, or your fist weapon into an axe, and vice versa. So great change, much needed. Good job, Blizzard. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is my 10 minor changes coming in patch 8.1. If you know any more, do let us know in the comment section below. I will heart your comment, and I'm sure people would love to see if there are any other little changes coming in patch 8.1. Patch 8.1 has a ton of big changes coming as well, so I might do a video covering all of those, but I'm sure there's plenty out there already. And let me know what you think of these changes, if you're happy with any of them. Specifically, I'm very happy with the inspecting mounts and the transmog changes, but all of them are pretty great nonetheless. So before I go, I'd like to give a massive shout out to my amazing patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs. You guys are awesome. I've actually recently just relaunched my Patreon, so if you want to check that out with the new tier rewards and things like that, the link to that is in the description below this video. So leave a like on this video, guys, if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. I've also got a partner Discord channel with over 3,000 members and a merch store over on Streamlabs. And I'm also now streaming on twitch.tv/MrGM if you want to check me out on stream. We're doing a lot of PTR stuff. Obviously, 8.1 is coming next week, so that's going to be very exciting for the stream. So if you want to check me out, twitch.tv/MrGM, and that's where I'm at streaming at the moment. And with that, guys, I'll see you next time.